Hi guys, Matt here, Man City Fan TV. Hope we're all good. Thursday, is it Thursday? Yeah, Thursday, 2020, we're into it. Hope you're all good. Hope you all had a great new year. Let's see who's on. Loads on. Let's see. Hope you're all good anyway. Just turn that up, make sure you can hear me. Ryan Corrie's on. Hello. Hope you're good. Alexander's on. Hello by Oasis. Alex, you and your Oasis song. Stop it. Come on. Alexander Savage, good evening, fellow Blues. Mingyu Wong, hello, chaps. I'm up to 15th in the Fantasy Premier League. Are you? Where are you in the Discord? Are you above me yet? Or are you already above me? I don't know. Ryan, where do you usually sit at the Etihad? Ryan says I was in the South Stand last time I went. He doesn't go very often. He's in Carlisle, so he's got a good reason. Mostly just depends on money and obviously where you live. The South Stand is the cheap option, right? Family Stand normally is as well. Let me have a look. Not the best view, but I guess it's about the atmosphere. What, from the South Stand? I've just ordered my derby ticket in the League Cup for the South Stand. I'm going in the singing section. Hey, fun and games. Fun and games. Sorry, I'm just getting messages. Sorry, as I'm going along, and ignore them. And it's next to the away stand. It is Alex. It is in the singing section, 111. I think it has a great view. Mingyu Wong, do you stand there as well? Kamal Dwyer's on. Hi, guys. Yeah, sometimes. I was on at the bottom. Tiers, except the Colin Bell stand, are the cheapest tickets, where you get wet. You can get a little bit wet. Yes, you can. What more can you say? I don't get wet though where I am, and I'm 5 rows from the front in the Colin Bell level 1. Gotta love Marty's little coffin and Ryan, shut up, giving away trade secrets there. South Stand has great views from level 2 and 3. Andy's on. Andy will tell you that because Andy was in 2-1-2 or 2-2-5. Andy will tell you where me and him sat for the Carabao Cup game against Southampton, and it is great seats. I'm not going to lie, they're great seats. Atmosphere's pants, but they're great seats. Here he is, yeah, East Stand. Oh, hang on, big jumps, big jumps. East Stand is my favourite. East, hi all Blues, Mark the Blue is on. Good evening, peasants, says Ivor. I'm out, happy New Year. Hope you had a good Christmas. I did. Hope you did as well, Philip. Tell you what, Martin the Stone Roses are decent. Listened to him a few days ago. Martin, if you do transfer talk, you better mention the Carlisle United centre-back City I link with. No, I'm not doing. There's not a lot of transfer talk out there, so not really at the minute. It's a lot of rumours, but we've done them with Nathan Aki and a few others, but no. Player ratings tonight, as you know, the Etihad. What's the guy called who does the FIFA 20 videos? Says Noah. Kiam. I mean Kiam, Noah. He doesn't. I would never walk to the Etihad too far for me, says Mingyu Wong. I think we should sell Otamendi and Stones, but keep Eric Garcia. South Stand 215 for me. 4 seats from the away fans. We now call it the band section. Bet you do, Ivor. 221. Is that it, mate? 221. There you go. Roses or Rose, yeah. I'm by Ruben Diaz. Says Queen versus King. I'd love. Well, actually, no. I changed my point on buying a centre back last night, and I'll tell you why in a bit when we go through the ratings. Martin, what's your thought on Fabio Quagliarella? You did that on purpose, Ryan. Ryan, you little wind-up merchant. I'd have no idea because I've never heard of him. There you are. there's my view on him. Never heard of him. I'm waiting for to upload a FIFA 20-year career video. Yes, it will be coming, Noah. Give me ratings list, please, says Bajame Mohammed Ibrahim. Yep, they will be cool. I'm gonna tell you the players. You tell me your rating out of 10. Do you think we should sell Sane? Yes, I do, because I think his attitude stinks, if you want my honest opinion. Had a great time, thanks, good. The family stand is where exactly? No, the north stand. We have a magpie on, we do, opposite the south stand. Oh, so it's the north stand, so to say. Yeah, exactly. Edison receives 9 out of 10 from Nippon. Well, yeah, because Edison didn't play. Right, how are you today, Noah? I'm very good, thank you. Hope you're good too. Right, let's crack into these ratings, and then we're going to talk about VAR. Yeah, VAR again. I'm bored to death of VAR, but it is ruining the game I love called football. Martin, he was top goal scorer in Thailand last season, was just the name anyway. He's 37 now, I think. Yeah, I knew what you were doing. You think I'm stupid, don't you, Ryan? Sane, 8 out of 10 as well. Thought he was decent yesterday. Sane, didn't even play. Hi, Martin, how are you, mate? I'm good, Manchester is blue. Right, let's get into these ratings. I can see me disagreeing with a few people today, but let's do it. Bravo. What do we all think on Claudio Bravo? What do we all think? Claudio Bravo, out of 10. And then I'll say what I think, because I'm going to disagree with some of you here. I can see it. So, let's have a look. Do you think we must get some new defenders in, says Callum Thompson? Possibly one, but I don't think we need as much as what we think we do on last night's performance. And I will talk about a certain player and why I have changed my opinion in a moment when we get to him. Totally agree, Martin Sani is lazy. He is. So Callum gives Bravo 6. I'm ignoring that Mingyu one because you're on a wind up. Mark the Blue 7. Mara's the best. They're already on. Ryan Cuddy 5.5 made the one good save, but also gave them a goal. Mingyu Wong 7. Nippon 7. Andy 7. Queen versus King 7. Philip Kerr 6. Alexander Claudio Bravo. I'm ready to get plenty of stick now. Bravo, one mistake, but very commanded and made vital save in the first few minutes. 7 from me. Bravo to do big mistake last game. Minimum motion gives him 7. Manchester Blue gives him 7. He kicked out. Could have been stopped by 2 City centre backs. Yes, it could have been. Right. So we're looking at 7s really there. Claudio Bravo. If it wasn't for Bravo last night, and I'm going to bring myself back, we'd have been 1-0 down in the first 15 minutes. People need to realise that. I've always said when we do the player ratings, vote on what you see, not how you feel about a player. And I think some people with Bravo, he's like Marmite, you love him, you hate him. Simple fact of that. But yes, did he make a mistake that cost a goal? Yes. Don't deny that. Was it fully his fault? No. There was 2 centre-backs there that could have cleared the danger. Could have sorted him out. But he didn't. No one was making any issues when he was doing the Cruyff turn. And everyone was cheering and loving it and everything else that he was doing. No one was saying anything about Pickford when Pickford was flapping at every cross going and dropping every single ball. And Bravo was catching everything with confidence and with panache and everything else that he does confidently at his age. So he makes one mistake and people are giving him, the bashings I've seen this guy get today is unreal. So I'm in the 7 camp, if I'm going to be honest with him. He caught everything he had to do. His catching of the ball and his commanding of his area was far better than Pickford, and Pickford's England's number 1. So let that settle in for a moment. So, Jerry Gow gives him a 3. Harsh that, completely harsh. David W 6. I would love to have Sterling, Jesus and Mbappe as our front 3. Wouldn't we all? Wouldn't we all? Other than that one save, he didn't do anything. Well, he did. He did, Ryan. He caught everything that he had to do. For me, I'd like to use us bring a new reserve keeper. Why do you want, Alex? Who do you want? So I'm going to go. There's lots of 6s, 7s. So I'm going to have to go for Bravo. I'm going to have to give him a 6. Unfortunately, I don't want to do, but I'm going to have to go because we always say we'll do what you guys say. From Ryan Corrie, commanded the air really well, better than Edison does. Agree with that, Ivor, because he does. He did. Hi, Martin and guys. Evening, burn it up. You're good, mate. Happy New Year. Right, well, let's move on from Bravo to this man, Cancelo. Zach Stefan is out on loan in Germany, Alex. It wasn't even Bravo's fault. The kick out was, but I've always said to you, his distribution kicking out is not great anyway, but there was 2 centre-backs that could have covered him quite easily. So, Cancelo. Sanjay 5, think that's harsh from Bravo. Bernie gives him a 5.5. It's your opinions, think that's harsh though. Right, Cancelo, I'll give him a 6 overall. So if you come in late, I do apologise, but you can catch up now. So Cancelo, where we at? Some voting did not watch the game again. I didn't see that at all either. Said it last night, but not last night. So Andy gives Cancelo a 7. Ming, you want a 7. Sanjay gives him an 8. Best game in a City shirt. Totally agree with you. Ryan Corrie 7.5. Bernie gives him a 7. Philip Kurz gives him an 8. Manchester is Blue gives him a 7.5. Israel Oakley gives him an 8. Ivy gives him a 7. Best game for City. Mark the Blue 7. His best game. Fowler gives him a 7. I think the coach solved a defensive problem because he did not adapt the high pressure in the opponent's area. Sam gives him a 6.5 for Bravo. Done, Bravo. Lancow's on. Evening up. You're good. Don't think he will be there next season. 6.5. That's harsh, Dave the Blue. You've been quite harsh for some of your scores tonight. Alexander Savic 7.5. Thought he was great in the first half. Slowed down a little in the second. Possibly his best game at City. Totally agree. Mohamed Ibrahim gives him a 7. Queen versus King gives Cancelo a 7. Sam City gives Cancelo a 7. Shows glimpses for me. Bit more than a glimpse for me last night, Sam City. A lot more than a glimpse. He looked a lot better than Kyle Walker last night, I'll tell you that. He had a good game versus Crystal Palace. Evening all, Leonard, 7.5. Cancelo, 6, had some moments, but his first touch let him down a few times in the first half. My keeper, I don't know what game you're watching, mate, but I totally disagree with that. Thought his touch was something that was spot on last night. He will play more for sure. I'm going to bring myself back because I'm going to make a point about Cancelo because he's took a lot of stick. That was his best game in a City shirt last night. Where I sit in Colin Bell level 1, which I'll get into more a little bit later when we talk about that. He was very composed at the back. His first touch was amazing. He did a touch where he took it round, I'm trying to think the player, Tom Davis, took it round him with ease at the byline and play a cracking ball up the line. I think it was to Mahrez in the first half, right in front of us, right down in front of us. He was composed. His crossing was Mendy-esque in his first season. If you all remember Mendy in his first season, putting them low, quick balls across the floor, hard, low, quick, to feet. Defenders hate them, can't defend them. That's how he was crossing last night. And I'm going to be honest, Cancelo, I said was man of the match for me last night. I thought he was our best player on the pitch. But some people are going to disagree with me. So, hi guys, so Sophian up, you're good. Possibly harsh, mate, but still don't think he's good enough for us. Thoughts on Patrick Roberts coming back to go out on loan to Middlesbrough. He's not. He's got no future at the club though, has he, Lankow? That's he's no future at City at all. He's not playing at Norwich to make sense. It does make sense going up to Middlesbrough. I hope he gets game time. There's Patrick Roberts, but is he ever going to break into the team at City? I don't think so. Cancelo's best game in the City shirt so far. He's definitely an attacking player. Also, did Cal battle it again, Martin? Do you even need to ask that question, Ryan? Has he been on the channel today? Have you seen his fan cam? He's not even on here because he's bottled it. You know, with his Ancelotti's the best manager in the world, and Everton are great. Everton were crap. Where is young Cal tonight? Hiding under a rock. I can't disagree with you, Martin. I didn't think he came to the game. Who? Cal? He did. We are rating Cancelo on his game yesterday, not if he stays. Thank you, Ivor. Battled out, come and see us before and after the game. We did message him, Ryan. Do you think that Cancelo's show baiting encouraged Bravo and led to the goal? Tamsin? No, because no, not at all. Middlesbrough are in a bit of form at the moment, so it will be a good move for him. He hasn't even been on Xbox for me to wind up. Right, Cancelo. I am going to be a little bit biased here. I'm going to go 7.5, and I'll tell you why. Because I think, for me, he was my man of the match, so... Yeah, and he's generally got 7s and 8s anyway, so we're going 7.5. The result didn't really show the actual difference between the two sides. That looked like a 3-1 at least. It looks a lot more than that. Right, we're going to go from Cancelo to this man, Fernandinho. How did he do last night? How do we think Ferdy did, as my boy calls him? How did Fernandinho do? What's Gabby got then? It's not your scores, he's got 6s and 7s. I'm sorry, I'm doing it because I thought he was amazing last night. I know it's not my scores. Right, let me get back on. Fernandinho, it's the last one I'll do, promise you. Brian Corrier, that's not biased, spot on actually. Bravo brings fear into our defenders, says Jerry Gow. No, disagree with you. I thought he commanded the area so well last night. And he did on, when did we play Sheffield United? On New Year's Day. Not New Year's Day, that was yesterday. On Wednesday for Everton as well. I thought he did really well. Wednesday was yesterday. I'm losing the plot. Sunday when we played Sheffield United, I thought Bravo commanded his area well as well. Fernat from Andy gets 9 of 10 man of the match. It's up to you. I thought Garcia had a better game than Fernandinho personally. But it's all your opinions. Sofian said he gives Fernandinho a 7. Doesn't matter then. Leonard London a 7. Mark the Blue. Manchester Blue gives him an 8. Bernard Deneen 8. Queen versus King 8. Langkow gives him a 6. That's harsh. Mingyi Wong an 8. Mohamed Ibrahim gives him a 7. Tasman gives him an 8. Sam City 7.5. Mark the Blue an 8. Alexander gives 8.5. Ferdy Boston at the back. Philip Kerrs, Fernandinho an 8. Dave the Blue 7.5. Dino 9 for me. Kept talking to Garcia all game. Best player on the pitch. He led well as a captain. I'll give him that. Fodo 7.5. Duffy gives him an 8. Amazing. Who are you asking whether... Well, I'm lost now. He's not the best choice, but he did good. 7, we play Sheffield United on the 21st of January. So, yeah, so the home game, mate. Lankow, the home game. Treb gives him a 7, yeah, but you're clueless. Ooh, someone's got his panties in a twist tonight. Israel gives him a 7. Let me see what we've got. So, plenty of 8s. 9. Andy's got 9 and 10 for Fernandinho. 8, 6 drags it a bit. Right, I'm going to go 7.5 for Fernandinho. That isn't how you spell it. I'm going to go 7.5 for Fernandinho. You're always lost, keep up. Tell you he's on a wind-up tonight, Inter. Oh, just wait till when he's doing his next. Oh, you just wait. Don't like him playing there, as basically we know he's going to leave. That's not been confirmed yet, though, Sam City. So don't... Because Mahrez has said it hasn't been confirmed, and the club hasn't said anything either. While he gives Fernandinho 7.5, if Dina doesn't not keep talking, Garcia does not play well, simple as. Don't talk to Gabi 7. I'm going off the average, and someone's giving him 6s. You gave him a 9 and a 10. Like, crying out loud. Martin, you are very good on ratings, more than not. Thank you. Who is Fernandinho? Stop it. Right, we're moving off to Fernandinho, and I'm going to this guy. Eric Garcia. What do we all think? Because Andy's on a wind-up this evening, you can tell. Proper wind-up. It's Ferdy. Ferdy, or Ferdy, as my lad calls him. Fernandinho. Right, let's get on. Eric Garcia. Lanka, we should sell Stones, in my opinion. Let's talk about Eric Garcia, who I thought had a really, really good game again. He's got 99%, 7.5 and 8. And I give him a 7.5 because he got a 6. So by average, it drags it down. Come on, keep up. Lanka gives Garcia a 7. Leonard an 8. Queen versus King an 8. Manchester is blue a 7. Bernard Deneen 7.5. Tasman gives him an 8. Mingyi Wong a 7. Let the bias go wild now. He's just winding it up tonight. Garcia an 8. Still was money he can't run. Garcia an 8. Philip Kurz gives him an 8. Mark the Blue gives him an 8. 7 worse to the back 4, but a good game. I'll disagree with you there, Ryan. Mohamed Ibrahim 7.5, Alexander Sevic 7.5, David Blue 7.5, Daffy's 5.5. Needs more games. Where are you getting 5.5 from? 5.5. Where's that come from? You've got to explain me on that one, Daffy Osman. Wiley gives him a 7-ish. Can't have a 7-ish. I'm not telling the time. Give him player ratings. Charo gives him a 7. Foldo gives him a 7. Andy's on the wind-up tonight. He is. Israel Oakland. Martin Voldemort. Oh, God. Get it. I'm going home. I am home. Martin Voldemort. I'm ignoring that. Daffy Osman, have you lost your head, mate? City need an experienced defender, though, in my opinion. Where's Kiam to give us a reality check? Kiam's skiing in Vancouver at the moment. So that's why he's on there. Right, so we've got a lot of 8s and 7s. Right, I'm going to go bang in the middle with that. 7.5. Is that better for you, Andy? Let me know. Come on now. My opinion. It's their opinion, not yours. Come on. Right. Not convinced with him. Not convinced with who, Daffer? Garcia. Why, though? Why? Tell me why. Because I thought he had a really good game. I thought he had a really, really good. Martin doesn't even realise he's actually at home. No wonder he gives. Oh. I need to settle back in some sort of routine again. I tell you, I've lost the plot at the minute. Right. So I gave Garcia a 7.5. Let's move on to Mendy. Benjamin Mendy. What do we think? Not true in the slightest, Israel Oakley. Don't let that get in the way of your vendetta. Told you guys, vote on what you see at the game, not your personal feelings on him. Can we make sure we're voting on what we see on the night, not what we think of the player themselves? Not true. Yeah, right. Benjamin Mendy, dunk, thank you. We've got an 8. Garcia made key interceptions and kept Calvert-Lewin quiet until he decided Calvert-Lewin was going to be one of the dirtiest tackles I've ever seen. Leonard London gives Mendy a 7. Queen versus King a 7. Dunk 7.5. Lankow 7.5. 7.5 the French Shark from Alex. Bernard gives him a 7. Mohamed Ibrahim gives him an 8. Daffy gives him a 7. Tasman gives him a 7. Andy gives him a 7.5. Mingyi Wong gives him a 7. Philip Kurz a 7. Lots of 7s. think we know where we're going with this. Dave the Blue 7. Mark the Blue 7. Manchester is Blue 7. Sofian 7.5. Wally 7-ish. Ryan Corrett 8.5. Putting so many good crosses and runs. Now, you marked him higher than Garcia, which baffles me. I'm not saying Mendy had a bad game. I just thought Garcia had a better one. But it's all opinions. Joe gives him a 7. Mendy back to his best. Ryan Curry's just rushing with his tackles. Garcia is very smart. Ivan must be going nuts because of all these 0.5 ratings. Better in the last game, 7. Mendy, like Ferner, was solid, no more, no less, according to Leonard. Israel, 7.5. Mendy in 8, best game for some time. We'll probably need 3 months rest now. Ivor, cheeky. Need that Mendy every week from now on. You have to give him 7.5 as someone gave him an 8. Stop. Will you stop? You know, time out on here. He's on a proper wind-up tonight, you know. Just wait till he's on his vlog. Just wait. Alexander Savic, they want attention, pal. They never watch the game. Mendy still should offer more. Mendy was my best of the back 4. Mendy, Ferner, Cancelo. So you've got Fernandinho or Mendy ahead of Cancelo. I'm baffled with that, Ryan. But again, your opinion. Why do you think he's our best left back all round? Mendes, Zinchenko and Angelino. Mendy is our best left back in the club. But I still think we'll end up buying a new left back in the summer. Because I don't think Zinchenko has got a long-term future, and I don't think, as much as I would like Angelino to be given a chance, I don't think he will be given either. I think Sane and Laporte were back in training last week. They were 7, but Laporte's training on his own at the moment. So is Sane. They're not actually with the team at the moment training. They've got their own individual training programs, Ming Yuang. 7 for me means better than average. Further, our best at the back. Right, let me have a look then. So where are we at? 7s, and 8. I think we're at 7 for Mendy, aren't we? Oh yeah, 7 is where we're going with that. Let me come back. Oh, there we go. Right, let me get into comments. Big jumps everywhere, you see, guys. My apologies. He was good, and I'm sure he'll be great in the future. Sofian, Kieran, City will never win another Premier League under Pep, and we will never win a Champions League under Pep. Absolutely. Yeah, well, yeah, I'm ignoring that load of rubbish. Okay. Right, Cancelo and Garcia played slightly better than Ferner and Mendy, in my opinion. I haven't got a clue what you said there, Rabiam. You can write that again. I don't, whatever language that is, I cannot even pronounce that. Hey up, Dippers in the house, they are. I agree, Mendy's the best left back we have. Okay, Kieran, Mara's my prints are 5.5s. Can't give us 7. My rating pumped it up. You were the only one, though, with an 8. So, right, Kieran, right. Let's move on to Rodri. How do we think Rodri did yesterday? I thought Rodri and Gundogan yesterday, that's one of the first times I've seen them look really good in the midfield together. I thought the passing was composed. Rodri was cutting out any interceptions. That was the Rodri. The trouble is with Rodri at the moment, he's a bit like, he's like hot and cold. One game he'll have a great game, and the next 2 games he won't have such a great game. It's a bit weird at the moment. But it's his first season in England. He's settling in. So, as I've always said, I always give him 1 season. What has happened to Bernardo, Queen versus King? I have no idea. He wasn't even in the team yesterday and didn't get on the pitch. So, obviously, we're not going to vote for him or rate him. Let's not forget how poor Everton are. Toothless, no passion yesterday. Oh, I'm going to get into that either. Well, no, they weren't toothless because they were kicking us everywhere yesterday. They were kicking us. One of the dirtiest teams I've ever seen that. And if that's what Carlo Ancelotti's installing into their team, I mean, I spoke to some Everton fans before the game and I thought they were deluded. They're going to win the league next year, according to them. But for all these people saying, you know, Everton going to play nice football under Ancelotti, well, they played nice football in their own 18-yard box, and then it was just Duncan Ferguson's big pump up the field and then kicking everyone. Right. Let me get back into it then, Rodri. Andy gives him a 7. Queen versus King 8.5. I'd put my money to Martin Reed foreign languages in his mank. Stop it, Alex. Ming Yuan gives him an 8. Leonard London 7.5. Sofian gives him a 7. Philip Kerr's an 8. Alex gives him a 7. Manchester is Blue an 8. Bernard 7. Ivor gives him an 8. Bostic. Tasman gives him a 6.5. That's harsh. Mark the Blue an 8. Foddy gives him a 7. Ryan Coddy 6. Ryan, you're going to have to tell me what you are watching. You really are sometimes. A 6. Once again, I forgot he was playing. Once again, Ryan, I want to know what game you're watching. He was quite clearly playing as a third centre-back too. I want to know what you're watching sometimes, Ryan. I really do. It's your opinion, but what game are you watching? He was just fine. Carlo Poulis. I did like that, Andy, when you said that yesterday. Joab gives him a 7.5. 8 pair with Gundogan is great. It was yesterday, Daffer. Because he hasn't been good, Bernardo. I think he's got things on his mind. Toothless Toffees. Mender. I'm not... Is that French? Because I can't speak French. I'm sorry. So I do apologise. City had terribles. Do you know what, Barney? But Andy, can you get rid of this other Andy, please? Because I'm reading these out, mate. Oh, anyway, if there's any other mods on. How are we crap? We won. Ignore it, Ryan. 7.7. We don't do 7.7s. It's 7.5s or an 8. We're not having in-betweens. Obviously a dipper. Rodrigo 6. Come on. Wash my car for me, boy. Ivor, come on now. Play nice. Play nice. Right, Rodri, 7, 8.5. Bit of a mixed bag here. 8 7s. 7.5, I think we're going to go with Rodri because there's some 8s as well. So Rodri from the Manchester City Man TV subscribers, he's getting an average of 7.5. His passing was good as usual, but other than that, he did nothing in the game. Ryan, totally disagree, mate. His interception was great, and his positional play was really good. He was getting stuck in, and him and Gundogan were working yesterday, really. His running off the ball was tremendous. Right, from Rodri, we're going to move to his midfield partner yesterday, Ilkay Gundogan, who has suddenly found a rich vein of form. We're going to go to Andy's favourite player. He's that good. He's that much of a favourite. He's got a signed Ilkay Gundogan shirt up in his wall. How good's that, Andy? Got it signed with love, Andy, from Ilkay. Uh, 7.5. Leonard gives him an 8. Ryan gives him a 9. Man of the match, ran the entire game. Your opinion, right, mate? Ivor, what stereotype would you attach to my nationality? I hope it's a creative one. Don't open the door, Alex. Don't open the door for him because he'll kick it down. Alex, don't be asking him questions like that. Queen versus King an 8. Philip Kerr gives him an 8. Ryan Corey Rodri made more challenges than anyone on the field yesterday, pal. Gundo, my man of the match, 9. Sofian an 8. Tasman an 8. Folder gives him a 7. Mark the Blue an 8. Mohamed Ibrahim gives him a 7.5. Mingyu Wong an 8. Didn't see it either. Bernard Dineen 7. I saw it, Ryan. Andy's giving him 10 out of 10 because he's got a signed shirt with love Andy with a little love out. Gundo 8. Gundo tackled well. Ray J an 8. Evening. Ivor Gundo also bossed the middle with Rodders. Played very well. Did pair him and bossed it. Playing Kenny Boy is number 10 one week, CDM the next week, and not saying on it. Defensive players can never build an understanding. Pep's finish. Kieran, if you're going to keep doing it, mate, you'll just be banned. Never mind timed out. Just so, you want to stop talking out your rear end, please? Because you are talking out of it at the moment. 9. Well, obviously, Ryan and Andy have bumped his score up. Right. We're going to have to go with Gundogan then because of Ryan and Andy. An 8.5. Gundogan, who I thought did have a really good game. I thought he did. Right. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? I don't know if I am actually ready for this. Who's gone? He's gone. All right. 8 controlling midfield with some rough tackles. Gundogan gets an 8.5. I'm going to do it. He's next. Riyad Mahrez. Riyad Mahrez. Let me see, because I know let's see what Stuart Brennan has said about Riyad Mahrez before we get everybody up on this, because I want to see. how people are going to go with this. Mahrez gets a 1 from Andy. Told you he's on a wind-up. Leonard London 7. Ivy gives him a 7, did okay. Andy's score's not true, by the way. He's just having a bit of fun. Tasman gives him a 7. Mingyi Wong 7. Bernard Dineen 6.5. Can't tell whether that's... Alex, come on. Mohamed Ibrahim 8.5. Bugger meant a 7, did you? The Algerian boss 7. 9.5 from Rabiot. Not surprised at that. Mark the Blue 7, one of the better games. 9.5, you're in dream world, you really are. Queen versus King of 6. Mohamed Ibrahim Y 6.5. Y 9.5. He wasn't the best player on the pitch. Very good in this new position, 8.5. Bernard 4.5. Other than his assist, which anyone could have played, he missed 2 sitters and ruined multiple corner attacks and poor passes. We were praising his corners yesterday, actually, Ryan. And didn't he have his assist? I'm going to give you a little fact about Mahrez. Do you know he's got the second? He's either got the second or the most assists now at the club. He's got 22. So can't be doing that bad, can I? That's my last poor rating, by the way. Ryan, you're in for some trouble, you mate. Trust me. 7.5, a bit of a lost position, but still making great passes. I do like Mahrez now overall. Really has improved. I've got to give it in. Queen versus King, you hate Mahrez. I knew this was coming. Mahrez and Mendy stepping up lately. They are. Ray J, Trick Cyclist 6.5, Sofian 7.5. Actually, Mahrez gets an 8. Mahrez only should be less selfish. Yeah, I get that. Counter attacks, Martin, not corners. But okay, well, you put corners on. I'm sure you did. I thought you lived in Disneyland. Second behind KDB, I thought it was. Well, he's second in assists as well, Ryan, so he can't be that bad. You've got him as 4.5. I think 8.5. Riyad 8.5. Stuart Brennan gave Riyad Mahrez a 7. Missed 2 or 3 chances, but claimed an assist for Jesus second in a much better second half from him. So Stuart Brennan's gone with a 7 for Mahrez. I thought Mahrez was dreadful yesterday. Was expecting worse ratings on here. Well, obviously Stuart Brennan, Ryan disagrees with you as well because he's given him a 7. So if you're going to 4.5, what are you taking points off for? And then giving the points back on. So we start at 6, point on for the assists, there's 7. Played all right, maybe a 7.5, and then you're dropping him 3 points for missing 2 sitters. Come on, they wouldn't exactly say there were sitters open nets, would you? Defenders are scared when he runs at them. I agree with that at the moment, he is. Him being second for assist means nothing on a game-by-game rating. No, I agree either. I'm just saying, but he did get an assist again yesterday. He didn't have an awful game. Orlando, Florida, Disney City, that makes sense. Thought he was decent, to be fair, but still very much one-footed. I agree with that. He is one-footed. He had that shot with his right foot when it was a left-footed shot all day long. Mahrez wasn't dreadful. Come on, we should get money for both Mahrez and Stones. I think Mahrez, you're never going to agree on it, I think. I think some have already made their minds up on Mahrez. But let's see if I can try and get an average now out of this. Right, 7, 6.5, 8.5, 7. So that takes me to an 8. 9.5 jumps that up. That's from a 7 to a 6, to a 6.5 and 8.5. Ryan drops it tremendously at 4.5. Right. He was good. Not saying he's better than KDB on current form, but no, of course he's not. Not said he isn't. He missed 2 sitters, which should have been guaranteed goals from inside the box, and I've noticed the 3 counter-attacks he messed up with poor passes. Keep Mahrez, get rid of Stones. Right, I'm going to go with Mahrez 6.5 because Ryan's scores and other scores have dragged him down, and let me look. I'm going to go 7. Right. Next one. Phil Foden. Stockport Iniesta. How did he do? How did Phil, my favourite player Foden, do yesterday? Get rid of Stones and give Mahrez away with him. Ivor. Right. Phil Foden, 6. Sofina, 6. That is harsh. Queen versus King in 8. Mohamed Ibrahim gives him a 7. Kiam off for tea, casserole. Enjoy it, Ryan. Foden gets a 7.5 from Ander, 7 Leonard, Tasman 7, Bernard 7, Philip Kerr's 8. I think we know where we're going with this one. Alexander Savage 7, great work as usual, work rate. Ran his socks off yesterday, and I tell you what, he's pressing. Doesn't give anyone with the ball anywhere near him a moment's peace, I tell you. Ming Wong at 8. 7 great lads, 7.5 mark the blue. He's better than Sane and Bernardo Silva combined. Who is? Boy, calm down, Queen versus King. He's not that good yet. He's better than Sane and Bernardo Silva combined. Not quite there yet. Come on, Queen versus King. Let's be. Rabia gives him a 5. Oh, I give up. I give up. 5? What are you giving him a 5 for? He's not better than Bernardo on last season's form. He's hardly playing as well, Foden, so let's be honest here. He is hardly playing. What's the nationality you feel most superior to? Let's stay on the ratings. He does lose position at times, unfortunately. I think that's with all his running around he does, Leonard. I think he just works his socks off that much that I think he forgets sometimes where he's meant to be. I think he wants to cover every blade of grass on the pitch sometimes. 8, reworks his socks off. 7, he needs to beef up, says Leonard. Tell you what though, for a slender lad, he can't half get it about. He's got time, Leonard. He has, definitely. So I think that's something Pep knows about, and it's something that they'll work on more. No doubt about that. Right, let's have a look, see what you've all got. So we've got 8, 6s, 7s, 7.5s. 5's going to drag it down a touch. There's only one of them. I know, Ander, who scored. Right, we're going to go with a 7, I think. Too bad his goal was disallowed. Yeah, you both forgot about the goal he scored, even though it was disallowed. 6s, 8s, Sane will go. Right, Foden, 7. Should have had a penalty. Thank you, Andy. Yes. I'm going to go into. I was going to mention that when we talked about VAR, which I will do. Foden should have had a penalty right in front of me, less than 10 yards away. Should have been a penalty, no doubt. And replays have shown it should have been a penalty. How it didn't get to VAR, I don't know. But we'll talk about VAR when we're done with this. Yes, that was a pen. Sane isn't fit. How can he go? Players are signed injured. Players are actually signed injured. I think he faked his injury signing. No, he hasn't. Queen versus King. It's a load of garbage, that. Don't believe into conspiracy theories. He's injured. He held the defenders off from breaking, though, and should have had a penalty. Should have done. Rate Sterling for 2 minutes. No, we're not doing. Do you know what I like about Foden? His interaction with the fans. First with the Dynamo home game, now against Everton. Proper guy, proper mank, proper City fan. Right, from Foden, we're going to move to KDB. What did Stuart Brennan say about Phil Foden? Let me have a look. Yeah, unlucky to have an early goal disallowed, but he was perky and incisive throughout the game. 7 is what young Phil gets from Stuart Brennan. Right, KDB, the Ginger Prince. How do you think he did? Liverpool, what do you expect? I don't know. What am I expecting? Leonard gives him a 7. Andy gives him a 7. Mohamed Ibrahim gives him a 7. Queen versus King, 7. Brody's on 7. You've missed about 25 of them. Philip Kerr, 7. Ming Wong, 7. Alex Crick, 8.5. Alex, 7.5. Not his best day, but he did okay. Bernard, 7. Trick Cycles, 8.5. That is generous. What a true, wonderful player KDB is. Yes, he is, but he wasn't showing it yesterday. Ray Jane, 8. Tasman, 7.5. Needs a rest before Man U. I'm not Well, I think he'll be rested Saturday against Port Vale, definitely. I don't think you'll see KDB on Saturday. 7.5, not at his best yesterday. Super Kev 7, average. KDB won a lot of balls deep in his own half, worked hard, says Alex Crick. Brody Argyle, I'm sorry, some of us are busy. Excuses, you know. Only been on for nearly an hour. Martin, you missed my rating for KDB. Have a Leonard where? Show me. Let me look back. 7. I said 7. You were the first one. I said Leonard. Sure, I said it, and then I said Andy. I said Leonard and Andy give KDB a 7. Sorry if I missed it, Leonard. Right, 7s. I don't know where the 8.5's come from. I'm going to be honest. I thought his passing yesterday was off, completely and utterly off. Right, I will miss David Silva when he's gone, won't we all? Queen versus King. Right, KDB's getting a 7. There you go. That was easy. Let me bring me back. Better late than never. Mohamed Ibrahim, Leonard London 7. Yeah, no worry. I don't know. Guys, be logical. Estimate the performance of the players by their fair value without favourism. I agree, but you gave someone a 5 earlier when everyone else gave him an 8. Mark the Blue a 6. Right, from KDB, we're going to go to Gabriel Jesus, who Everton have got in their nightmares right now. Gabby, scorer of 2 wonderful finishes yesterday. How do we think Gabby did? Oh, he's on. He's on. Oh, he's crawled out from under the rock. Carl, hello, mate. It was a cracking game. The ref was bad. If we had done more over the top balls, we could have scored more. Moise Keane came on and changed the game, and Walcott dropped men. What's are you on about, Carl? Change the game? What games did he change? The only thing you were good at was kicking us and trying to break legs. That's the only thing you lot were good at. Tell you who's in charge, Ancelotti or Duncan Ferguson with all your long balls. Well, I'm on a wind up tonight. I've been waiting for this. He bottled out with his fan cam as well. Queen versus King, you seriously think Sane faked an ACL operation? Exactly, just ignore it. He's doing it as a wind up. 7, you're mad. Tasman 8.5. Why am I mad? The average was 7. Why am I mad? You know, can we vote on what we see and not what you think of the player for the 5th time already, please? Tasman 8.5, Bernard Deneen 7.5, Philip Kerr's Gabby 9, oh, big jumps all over the place. Gabby 9, Leonard London 9, man of the match. Mohamed Ibrahim gives him an 8, Alex Crick 8.5, Ming Yuang 9, Mark the Blue 9, Brody Argyle 9.5, Queen versus King 10, Andy's giving him an 8.5, Rabia gives him an 8. Mate, you were writing comments in different languages just a few moments ago. Ignore it, Alex. City should have had 3 pence. Thank you. Do you agree with that now? We're going to talk about VAR in a minute, Cal. Don't you worry. Gabby 8. Trick Cyclist 8.5 when he was better game with 2 fantastic strikes. It was. 9 future striker for Man City after Aguero. Don't agree with that, Daffer. I think could be a future winger for Sane. I don't think he's a future striker for Aguero, in my honest opinion. Carl Blundell, mate, you got smashed, pal. Everton were poor, mate, and City wasted so many chances. Everton were terrible. You won't hear from Carl in a minute. 8.5, we should have done a little better with that off the post shot. Yeah, we didn't run his hat trick. Carlo, Tony Police football, Carl. I'll alter mine 8 to 8. Red, wrong 1. It's fine. Everton were subpar. Jesus is a goal. Sorry, I'm going big jumps now. Jesus is a goal machine. Okay. Disagree with you. Gabby works his socks off and scores goals for fun. No, he doesn't. He does not score goals for fun. Not in my... No, he doesn't. Gabby 7, I'm getting sick of his soft antics now. Time for him to man up and stop falling over and faking injury. Embarrassing. No, the first half, but second half we picked up and Keane came on, was causing problems, nearly scored. Putting some good passes, but you deserve to win. Well done, class out from the class side. Thank you, Cal. Very gracious in defeat there. You just didn't come on do your fan cam, did you? Rabian, you've now gone back into French. I'm not reading that, mate, because I don't speak French. Everton were bad until they went 2-0 up. When they started pressing harder and had 10 minutes spell. Garcia was very good. He was, Carl. The rest of the world obviously doesn't understand your hair. Sort it out. Carlo was angry with the first half, but second half you were good. Carl, you need to tell me what game you're watching, mate, because we battered your second half. Everton might never going to beat us yesterday. G's had 8 Premier League goals this season. Right. Okay. Guerrero's had more than that, and he hasn't scored in 8 or 9 games either. Martin Gabby's stats are good at the moment because he's scoring 2 goals, 3 goals in a game. Come on, he's not scoring week in, week out, is he? Let's be honest here. Funny when Carlo and Pep flipped when VAR was used. Yeah. We all sung, yeah, we did. I agree, Leonard London. Right. Jesus. Let's have a look. I thought his finishing was tremendous yesterday. Really composed finishes. 7, 8.5, 9s, 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 10s. Let's have a look. Jesus, I'm going to give an 8.52 because I'll be the averages. Oh, Ryan's back. I agree, Len London. I smell garlic. So Cal didn't want to do fan cams, if I'm honest. No, he didn't. Cal the bottle job. He's here. Cal the camera bottle job. He is. Right. So from Jesus, we're going to go. I don't really want to rate him, but we're going to do it anyway for his 8-minute cameo. David Silva. What did Stuart Brennan say about Gabby Jesus? Let me have a look. Let me find Gabby Jesus, what Stuart Brennan said. Quiet first half, but took his first goal brilliantly, and his movement and finish for the second was not bad either. An 8. I agree, I thought he had a very quiet first half. No matter the language, the main message gets across. Martin Gabby ain't come, but he's improving. He's a great player. I just think that personally he'll be a winger. I think he'll be a winger. Then he'll be a striker. I think where he plays for Brazil is where I think he'll end up playing for City. In my personal opinion. It's come out of hiding. We're only having a laugh. Carly knows that. Sterling and Silly both got no ratings. 6. Well, I know they didn't. 6 for El Maggio, 6.5. 6. David Silva's 10 out of 10 according to Andy, just for turning up. 7 just back from injuries. Yeah, I put through Silva in because he had an 8-minute cameo. How did the boss do yesterday? What do we think of 3 at the back? Of this 3-5-2 formation. What do we all think? Did Pep get it right? Because the team news shocked everyone yesterday. Because I was reading across social media, people were saying that team news showed that Pep's given up on the title. And I thought the performance was anything but that. So, Pep, where we at? I get your point, Martin. 6, but it's okay. He's our best ever. Brody gives him a 6. Right, Pep. Bernard gives him an 8. Leonard an 8. Ray J an 8. Alex an 8. Philip Kerr's an 8. Martin Blue an 8. Ryan Corrie 7. First half was pretty crap, which VAR didn't help with, but it worked out in the end. Mingyi Wong an 8. Any more for any more on the boss? Pep Guardiola, how do you think it is? Tasman 7.5 will work, but not against every team. You used to use it as a plan B. Ryan, leave it off now, Ryan. We've had our bit of fun. Come on, leave off him. At least he supports his club, and you got to give it to Cal. He is a top lad. We're only having a bit of banter with him. Trick Cyclist 8.5 seems to have hopefully resolved issues at the back and stopped us being carried by quick opposition attackers. Brody gives Pep an 8. Rabbi a 6.3. We're not doing points. Told you this. 0.3s, 0.2s. And you're only giving him a 6 as well. Absolute joke. Mohamed Ibrahim gives him a 10. Pep gets 8. Anyone could have beat Everton. One of the most placid sides I've seen. Without the error, they get nothing from the game. It was brave, though, Ivor, to change that formation and pick that team, to be honest, and it worked. Placid, spot on that word, Ivor. He's only 16 and you're bullying him. Who's bullying him? We're not. Ryan's bullying him. I'm not. Carl knows we're only having a laugh. I'll speak to him later in the Discord. Cafe 9, first half was great, but the second half, Everton coming for the goal, but still the players stick with the formation. Any more on Pep? Agree somewhat with you, Phil. Where are we with Pep then? So we've got 8s, 7s. I don't think anyone expected Everton to be that poor. No, I don't think they did, because I was shocked. Andy was shocked as well of how long ball they were. It's not normally what you'd see from a Carlo Ancelotti team, that, I tell you. It was more Duncan Ferguson-esque that than it was Carlo Ancelotti. Pep, I'm going to give him, we're going to go with an 8. Give Sterling rate for 2 minutes. No, I'm not doing. Right. So that's it. That is the player ratings. Done, dusted. What we're going to move on to now, I really don't want to talk about this, but we're going to talk about it, is this load of garbage. VAR. Now, yesterday, VAR was in the limelight, shall we say. The goal from Phil Foden, I hold my hands up, was rightfully ruled out. I can't remember now, it was Cancelo or Mahrez, one of them was offside by about 2-3 yards. It was offside. We then move on to the penalty / offside in the first half with Mahrez. The linesman raises his flag, it's offside. We all think it's offside. Everyone stops. Digney runs through and fouls Mahrez. I don't know anymore whether it was given as an offside. I don't know if it was given as a foul. Well, it obviously wasn't a foul. Or whether it was given as a handball. I've watched the game back and I still can't make a decision. In the end, it was given as a free kick. So they're going off with the offside. But if they're saying it wasn't offside and then it appeared it was a penalty, we're all thinking that it was going to give an offside ruling, and it turns out they started talking about penalties, which confused everybody. And that took 2-3 minutes, and they only threw up 2 minutes of injury time in the first half. So, I don't understand. Then there was the foul in the second half by Phil Foden, when Sidibe basically just kicks him out. It's clean in the box. It's a straight penalty if you're ever getting it. And it doesn't even go to VAR. Doesn't even get reviewed. Nothing comes up in the stadium. The referee waves it away straight away. Now, they're saying clear and obvious. That was as clear as obvious as you're ever going to get it. Let me get into this, and then I'm going to go on to something else, which is quite disappointing. And I'm only going to quote you what the MEN have said on it. So, guys, let me just have a look. Talk about next match. Why? Because we don't need to. It's Port Vale. We're going to talk about that soon. We will talk about Port Vale, just not right now. We'll talk about Van last night's game. I still think City are weak in that centre of defence, Leonard. Not with Garcia at the minute. I'm more confident with Garcia, Leonard, than I have been all season with our defence, other than when Laporte's fit. Is London blue now that you beat both Arsenal and Tottenham? VAR, are you guys happy with Tom Jesus falling all over the time? If he plays for another club, he would have got him every week. Because he's blue, nothing is said. Does go down easy either, I'll give you that. VAR is ruining Premier League football. Should be scrapped immediately. It's not going to be Philip Kerrs, that's the problem. Goal and penalty by Mahrez. It wasn't, though. To be honest, Mahrez falling is way more ridiculous. Taking too long, that VAR garbage. It was given as offside. I know it was either, but I'm not sure if it was. Because it was the confusion in the stadium. VAR is absolutely getting inconsistent now, and I don't know anymore. They need to make the offside a bit more favourable to attackers. Says Tasman it was, but they scrapped that rule. Pep should tell Gabby not to moan all the time. Great work as always, mate. I'll have my shower now. No problem, Philip. Have a lovely evening. I'm ignoring that, Rabbi. I told you that once before. I don't speak French and I can't read it either. The funniest thing is that the Arsenal and Chelsea are so-called elite clubs. I'm massively obsessed with Chelsea. Real Madrid, oh my God. Right. Yesterday, there was an incident. Now, I'm going to read you something by Simon Majowska. That was in the MEM. There was a sign right in front of me yesterday, 4 rows, directly in my eye line at half time, where an elderly gentleman stuck up a sign at half time. Now, I'm going to read you what the MEN say. It says, a Manchester City fan was forced to take down a homemade sign against Everton because it was obstructing views of the pitch according to club officials. It was half time. What view of the pitch? In a game in which VAR caused more controversy with both sets of fans unhappy at the interference in play, a supporter in the home end attracted attention for a sign that read, RIP football, VAR is here, fans boycott. The supporter was then asked to take down the sign by stewards. Stewards, by the way, there was about 5 of them. So let's not say steward. It was stewards is right. The amount there was to go there was ridiculous, and could be seen rolling it up. A club spokesman said that this was not due to the sentiment of the message, but because other fans sat nearby had their view obstructed and asked the stewards to take down the banner. No, it wasn't. It was sat right there, 2 yards away. No fans complained because there was nothing to watch. It was half time. Pep Guardiola has not been happy with the way VAR has worked this season, pointing to a number of decisions that went against his team, including a late goal disallowed by Gabriel Jesus, ruled out against Tottenham, which, as you remember, a couple of weeks ago, said Pep still has nightmares over. Carlos got one back to add to the tension, where all 3 goals came in the second half, but the Blues sorted out the game to stay a point behind Leicester in the league. We're getting to a stage now where obviously you cannot state your opinion anymore. Then I'm a little bit concerned. So that's where we are with that. I'm not going to jump into my opinion on it because I'm not getting my season ticket taken off me. Worked too hard for that. Right, a few more comments and then I'm going to shoot. I'm going to love you and leave you all to carry on with your Thursdays. It's nearly Friday. We're nearly at the weekend. Let me find out where we're up to. Garcia was a little boy to play in the late stage of the Champions League, in my opinion. Martin, tell you what, though, Leonard is showing a lot of grown-up maturity. That's the word I'm after. At the moment, and Laporte will be back as well, though, so remember that. When will Laporte be back in training? He's in a light training at the moment on his own. Nippon. He's not training with the full squad at the moment. The stewards asked the guy to put it down. Right, yes, they did. Next week, goes down easy, Martin. Yesterday, cheated, pal. Faking an injury when he was barely touched, holding his ribs like he'd been shot up in there. He was going to get another yellow card. Disgrace. Blocking the view is BS. I see fans holding up Algeria flags every game constantly. There was 2 yesterday in one stand, and that we're there from the start to the end. What did the message say? That was taken down. RIP football. Boycott football thanks to VAR, basically. Ocean Rage. FA Cup this weekend. Yes, it is. Port Vale this weekend. I'm taking on my family. So this Saturday, City play Port Vale, 5:31 kickoff. There will be no Premier League predictions this week in the Discord because obviously there's no Premier League games. It's FA Cup football. Please, just to let you know before I leave for this evening, there is a new podcast out tomorrow. We'll be on the channel live, so look out for that, please. I hope you have all had a tremendous new year. We're on a bit of a roll at the moment. We're getting back to some form of form. Let's hope it continues into 2020. If there was an experienced defender of Alexandria, would you go for Martin and play him alongside Laporte? Possibly Ruben Diaz. GG, keep up the great content, thank you. Mina should be banned for trying to con the ref yesterday. Oh, Yerry Mina, one of the dirtiest players I've ever seen, Ryan, yesterday. Got lightly caught on the top of the ball and started rolling around. And Calvert-Lewin's tackle, wow. Talk about how that was not a red card, I don't know. That's as much of a red card as you're ever going to see. DCL should have seen red. Yes. Just said the extra 1 minute in pub. Yes. Guys, I'm going to shoot. Podcast is out tomorrow. Please look out for it on the channel. Look out for us on Twitter at Horse City or at Aviation Blue from Andy or Kiam, with FIFA content. Please keep an eye on Twitter. That will let you know when we will be next coming live. So, guys, I'm going to shoot. You've all been tremendous tonight. Thank you so much. Have a lovely rest of your Thursday. I'll see you at some point in the next few days. Have a good evening all. Thank you, Ocean Rage. Remember, give it a like, thumbs up, share everything you can with everyone you can. Our name's getting out there, the channel's getting out there, and it's thanks to you guys, for the fans, by the fans. Hit that subscribe button. Let's hit that road. We're on the road to 12k. Let's get it as soon as we can, guys. Great chat, Martin, as usual. Thank you, Leonard. Cheers, Martin. See you guys. Bye, lads. Later, peasants. Take care, Ivor. Mingy Wong, Bernard, Leonard. All have a great evening. Guys, see you later. And as always, up the Blues. Alex, all the best to you as well. I'll see you later on. Ta-ra.